Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Walmart today. We started off inside instead of outside because it's pouring rain out there. It just happens sometimes here in Florida. So we're going to look at Christmas today and we're going to make our way over. We're going to look at just this little row here of fall and Halloween. We're going to check out what is new over in the little houseware section. And then we're going to head over and go look at all of the new Christmas. And I got to tell you, I'm so impressed. Super impressed. Anyhow, if you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back everyone. I'm happy that you're all here. I hope you're all having a beautiful day today. We've got lots of little fall decor in here, some fall pumpkins, we've got garlands, we've got stuffed pumpkins, this is the plushies. Got a little more Halloween. These are plastic, they're not glass. They kind of have a little bit of a glass look to them, but they are not. $8.78 for those. These I thought were interesting for Halloween. All the black flowers, black leaves, and then that really pretty cocoa brown velvet bow. Very different. I kind of like it. So these black ceramic or terracotta pumpkins that they had, they were a little bit of a knockoff of the ones that were at Pottery Barn. So at about $12, you can get a little disco ball, spooky little tree. Disco ball wreath. Up here, it does have little cute bats all the way around the side and then a really pretty velvet bow. This is metal, and both of them are $22.84. Got some pumpkin topiaries over here, two different colors. $18.76 on those. I normally round up everything, but Walmart doesn't quite have it to where I can just be like $19. I like these lanterns up here. They have the florals in them. $19.88 for those. Those are metal pumpkins. Then these little plushies over here. They're like little pillows. They're pretty cute. We've got the seagrass pumpkin, sorry. These are $11.78. And some pretty fall wreaths up there. Those are $27.78. They've got some really cute, so the candles, these over here, $5.97. But I love that they've got the Halloween and fall wrappers on all the candles. So you've got pumpkin spice, you've got pumpkin latte, cranberry, warm fall leaves, apple pumpkin. But I love the patterns on the glass because you can just kind of turn it around and have that as a little decoration. That one's pretty cool for Halloween, even though it didn't scream Halloween. All right, KitchenAid alert. This is a new one. This is a really pretty lilac and floral bowl. I think that's really pretty. So in this line right here, see, look at this. That's so pretty. I've not seen that one before. They've got the three colors right now over here in this area. These are $349, and if you've watched my channel quite a bit, you will know that Walmart and Sam's Club typically have some of the better deals on KitchenAids. Right now they're not on sale, but we'll keep watching. They were about a week ago. So I bought last week the Fresh Fraser, this candle, but I bought it, I'll show you the one that I bought here. That's a little warmer. The green one right down here for $9.48, I bought that one, and I have to tell you, I love the fragrance. It's a really good Fraser scent. So you've got all the candles down there in some beautiful containers. I love the kind of browns and the golds and greens, and so these are new. This is a super, super fuzzy comforter set. $55.18 for that one. They have it in that plaid. They have it in this green. Those are full queen. Got some more of the candles over here. This one's fun with the little spider webs on it. Here are the berry colored ones. So these are pretty. Taper holders, they've just got this little gold bow right on there. Those are really pretty. The taller one, $11.96, and the shorter one, $9.54. And we looked at a lot of this stuff last week when we were here, so if you want to see a little bit more of this in detail, the home decor stuff, you can grab that video in the playlist. These pillows I did not see before. That's a really fancy Halloween pillow. And we have this one, Happy Fall, also very pretty. Looks like these might be $24, $25. There were not, these were the only ones that were over here. So I don't know if they made their way over here because someone had a change of heart or if that's where those were supposed to be. We've got some cookwares. The Pioneer Woman, this is $100. They did a rollback on that cookware set. And then this cookware set is $120. So these are the ceramic cookware. I do love, and we looked at all this stuff also last week when we were in, but I just wanted to kind of see what they had, if anything was new. I love this cream and the brown. This is a little cookie jar after her dog. So this is the Pioneer Woman line of products. So $31.94. I really like this line of Better Homes and Gardens. So this is a Lazy Susan. The bottom of it spins. You have all those different little dishes. It's great for entertaining. This one is a oven to table. Also has, you know, serving, kind of puts, you can put your hot plate, your hot dish right on there. Chips and dip bowl set. I love that. There's different serveware items. Then we're going to make our way over and around to Christmas. This is $24.67. We've got these right about $23 for our serving trays. Then we do have some dishware sets up here. I'm going to actually show you this dish outside of the box, but that set was $50. This is what it looks like outside the box. I think it's really pretty. They have it in this cream. They have it in gray. So you can buy individual ones or you can buy a set, or if you want to buy a set but you want to add a couple more. This is another one we've looked at before. It has a linen look to it, almost like they stamped a piece of linen on it, if that makes sense. I like those bowls. Those are a good size, but the blue is very pretty. That's the coffee cup for that set. Some good neutrals in here. We always try to pop over into this section when we come into Walmart to see if we can find anything new, see what's in style over here. That's a pretty green bowl. $4 for that one. I think this one here is also pretty neat. I like the style of this one. And it has the smaller one and the bigger dinner bowl right there is $5. Here we go. All right, we are going to start from this end and we're going to move all the way down. We are going to look at all of the ornaments that we can find that they have here right now. This is glass. I love this one. These little snowmen right here, I bought those last time I was in. This little cutie. All of these over here, $2.14 each. Little Santa boots here. That is the little pair, and then they have an individual one right here. Some greenery, snowy greenery coming out the top. These are those honeycomb papers. I am obsessed with these. I will show you a whole bunch more items that they have of that in the store. They have the poinsettias here. They've got the white, the red. Here are some more honeycomb. These are ornaments that you can hang, honestly, from the tree or anywhere in and around your house. Those were about $10 for that box. Okay, what are we going to call this material? It's this, it's fuzzy, it's not fuzzy, it's not flocked. I don't know what to call that. Someone let me know in the comments what we're calling that. This is a 6-pack red glass ornaments. Has a bit of a mercury glass look. I like those. A little resin candy cane tree. So that one is an ornament. And here's another one here that's the wreath. All of these little empty spots, we will come back and take a look at more. I was unable to get through all of the Christmas today without making it like an hour-long video at one time. That is ceramic back there. There's only one of those. These little bells are plastic. Got one little nutcracker in here. A little plastic reindeer. Then we've got the picks. Here's one thing that I like about these. See, they've got the clip on there. So you can clip that to your tree, to a wreath, garland, however you want to use that, and it's going to stay in place. They all had those clips. Red plastic, nutcrackers, and then we've got this little ice skate right here with the candy canes on the top. Little tree. And we've got this little cute dog back here. Let me see if I can spin this around so we can take a look at it. These are ceramic. Oops. They were a little bit on the heavy side also. This is ceramic also. Very cute little mug with a little Rudolph. We've got a really cute little Happy Santa here. Plastic snowman right here. I have to tell you, this is metal. I am so impressed with what I'm seeing in Walmart for Christmas. This little lantern right there, that's really cute. These ornaments do not, they don't look like $2 ornaments. I will be very honest with you. These are very cute. This reminds me of a blow mold. You know the blow molds that light up? That is exactly what that and the little vintage reindeer looked like to me. Here's a metal red cardinal. Let's see. This is really cute. I was also thinking, looking at this, this is a project that I feel like any of us could make at home with some really pretty scrapbook paper. Would be super easy to make that as an ornament at home, especially like with some patterns that you really like. Little Christmas train right there. Got a Santa Claus. He is all bundled up with his little bag of goodies. I love this with the two little cardinals on there. Little red wagon says Merry Christmas. Little wooden mushroom there. We've got some fabric stars. And the heart is also fabric. This little cute bear. Oh my goodness. These are also ceramic. So you've got the green one and the red. Way up top here, the squirrel is wood. The snowman was ceramic. Also, this is ceramic. This is glass. This is missing a piece. Hang on a second. So I thought this was a very pretty Christmas tree with a little tassel on the bottom. Always double check your ornaments when you're picking ornaments. Just make sure that they're fully intact. Make sure that your nutcrackers have their nose. It's a very common item that falls off of them. Sometimes you'll see like a little missing arm off of different things. These angels, very cute, very natural. This acorn is really pretty. It's plastic, but it didn't look plastic. We've got some antlers, and those are cute. Very rustic. We've got the wooden star, the gold. We've got some bears. Wait till the very, very end of this video. Oh my goodness, the cutest little bear decoration. It's a good thing I didn't have the cart with me because it would have been full. There's so many things. Like, I have to wait. So we've got all the kind of hot chocolate colors in here, the cocoa browns. But yeah, that's the material. I don't know what to call that. It's not fuzzy, but it is fuzzy, and it's not flocked, but you see what I'm saying. It kind of has that velvety look, but it's not velvet. Okay, so these are interesting. These are glass. At first I thought it was like bark from a river birch tree, but when I picked it up and I realized, oh, it's glass, but it had very much had that kind of look. These are brown, and there were little like branches embossed on that glass. So we've got some other pretty sagey greens down on the bottom right there, 2 different sizes. Got a bunch of different blues. We've got the dark blues, the lighter blues. They had a bunch of the packs of the snowflake ornaments. Looks like we've got a deer on there. See, these are so cute. And that clip on there, I love that. That has a little brown bow. These are plastic, but they look iridescent. They are iridescent. I love this one. I think this is one of my favorite ornaments over here. It's blue. It's a beautiful blue, kind of mercury glass. I love those. This blue wood deer is adorable. These are super cool. How funky are these? Looked like an old-fashioned like Edison bulb. We've got some snowflakes over there, and of course the blue flowers here also have clips on them. Ooh, are these teardrop? They are. Those are beautiful. It's a 4-pack right there. These are cute little kind of pom-poms. Oh, wait a minute. I'll show you some blue. There we go. The blue teardrop ones up there also. Sorry, I forgot to look at those. So we've got an elephant over here. We've got the silver bows. Our disco ball snowman. He's so fun. Then we've got silver and gold poinsettias over here. There we go. That is what the single flower looks like. Glittery elephant, metal star, both silver and gold. This reminded me of Cinderella's carriage. We've got, this church is plastic. This is also plastic. It's a good plastic though. It kind of looked glass. A gold bow. I love this ornament way up here. That's so retro. All right, then we get into all of the gingerbread type looking. So these are all resin, but they all look like candies and gingerbread. Look at these flowers with all these little sprinkles. Those look so cute. Love that. These are soft gingerbread ornaments. And the little cupcakes. What else do we have here? Santa. Then we've got our spoons, our spatulas, our whisk. Do any of you decorate with the gingerbread decor or more? Bigger question I have. Oh, hold on here. He's blowing a bubble. That's so cute. Do any of you make your own gingerbread house? I buy the kits and then we put them together at home. Love these. Love this kind of bubblegum pink down here, and then this little 4-pack of neon. pink satin bows. And I'm going to show you when we go over by the Christmas trees. They decorated some of the trees in here, and I'll tell you a little more about that when we get to that point. Got our little disco cowboy hat. And one thing I want to make sure that I'm doing is I'm showing you everything. I don't want to just come in and show you what I like. I want to show you all of the ornaments. So we need to talk about this one. Santa looks very aggressive with this tree, like he's aiming it right at me. I think we need to bend that tree up and make him look a little less like he's on the attack. I love this. This is such a pretty crown. And this cutie, oh my goodness. We get into some neons over here. Super fun blingy cowboy boots. You gotta have a unicorn in there, right? Oh my goodness, look at this butterfly though. This is beautiful. I'll step back a little bit here. Okay, so this section right over here, we'll take a look at that in a minute. But so we just went through we went through all of the upper ornaments there, but there's all the different blow molds, the packs, the larger ornaments up there. And then these little trees, this whole section in here, which we're going to take a look at, these ornaments fit these trees. So you get, so $3.66 is the price for the pack of ornaments over here. It's very pretty. And then we've got some ribbons tucked way down in there. Also ribbons here. And the ribbons can be for whatever. Those are not specific to the trees, but they are the smaller scale. So those are 1 inch by 12 foot. Looks like that's $2.07. Then we have a pack of 12 mini. Those are really cute. Do any of you do the smaller trees? They're perfect. Smaller trees are perfect for just a smaller space, smaller apartments, a bedroom, a guest room. This is a tree topper. I think that's super cute. It lights up. They even have the little metal ring tree skirts. And all the kind of multi-pack of ornaments. This is a little thing of lights in here. How cute is that? Battery operated. Tree ring right there. And then the multi-pack one that has kind of variety of ornaments. But look, they even have the little poinsettias and the little white. These are so cute. And same thing, they have the clips on them. So you just clip them right on your tree. Those are 78 cents. Little bows. We've got polar bears. Our little dogs down here. Those are really cute with the little sweaters. They really, I'm serious. Walmart, you've knocked it out of the park. Absolute home run on this one for Christmas this year. There's some absolutely beautiful items in here. Here we go. We've got more of the honeycomb. These are little angels. Those are so pretty. I need to show you all. There's a store here called Sugarboo that I love. That's also in Texas. And it's online, sugarboo.com. So if you look at their stuff online, but at Christmas, they sell a lot of really cool stuff. But they have the honeycomb things. That was where I kind of got obsessed with them. But they're really expensive. So to find them in Walmart, I'm so happy. Walmart has them. Hobby Lobby has them so far. Beautiful backs. There's even wood. Can you see down on the bottom? There's a wood tree base. I love the blues in here. Look at this whole pack. It's so pretty. All right, then we have this with all the itty bitty little ornaments for the wood tree. They even have the itty bitty little, just little clip ornaments for those. There's a little pink pack, pinks, purples, greens. That's so fun. And then here's the green tree. So these are $9.50. So they had it in the blue, they have it in the traditional green. Little dinosaurs in here. There's unicorns, disco balls, nutcrackers, all this neon in here. I love that. My Gen X heart loves neon. Yeah, so then you've got pink trees, white trees, flocked, and just a nice traditional green way over to the left. We've got some more blow molds up there, bigger ornaments. Let's see, don't forget your ornament hooks. We will come back, and I promise there's so much to see today. So I'm gonna have to break this up, and then what we'll do is we'll circle back as the holidays get a little closer and kind of look at some things kind of repeat, but we'll come back, we'll go over all of these in more detail. We'll go over everything that you see in the background here. So my Walmart has decorated trees. I don't know if your Walmart does. I was speaking with an associate here, and they let one of their employees actually come out and decorate the trees. And she did a magnificent job. In fact, they gave me her phone number. They're like, if you want her to come decorate your tree. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I love what she did with these trees. I love the mix of really big ornaments from top to bottom, mixed in with, smaller ones. Okay, so this particular tree, we're talking about the My Texas trees, My Texas Home. We don't get a lot of the My Texas Home products here in Florida, not nearly as much as I did in Texas. This is one of her viral trees. It's a rubbery type of branch, is how I would describe it. It has the little itty bitty lights in there. It's super pretty. Very, very pretty. And if you go to her website, My Texas Home, she's on Instagram, she's on all the good stuff. You can see this all decorated and how she styles it, but it's a very cool tree. They do have it in stock, at least as of now. Look at the blue and white. There's disco balls on the top. Can you see those? I love that they let someone decorate the tree. There are a whole bunch of them in here, and I love that it was an associate at the store. So this tree has two different types of branches in here. It has the little small lights, but you can kind of see, I like that the branches on it also have this kind of like natural floppy look. I don't know how to fully describe that, but it kind of has this relaxed look. So let's see, can we see, is that a little bit of glare? Let me get this just right. So we've got 7.5 foot, 400 lights, 1,283 branch tips, and it is 50 inches wide at the base. Also has pine cones. I love that little twinkling in there. So here was the other My Texas house tree. This one's a little more kind of on the traditional side, looks like maybe 1 or 2 branch types in here. I'm only seeing 1. No, there's 1, there's 2. There's the other one. There's 2 in there. It is pre-lit with the small twinkle lights, and they are multi-function, so you can do your multicolor or white. There is some information on this one. We've got Stitch over here. Oh my goodness, little blow mold. We got to look at some trees in here. This one is so fun. It's a little glittery tree, but it looks like it's like a delicate frozen tree, and I love this. 3.5 foot, pre-lit. This flocked tree over here with the pinks and the blues and the gumdrops. I love this. I love this so much. I love that they have decorated trees. So 6.5 foot, 250 lights, 821 branch tips. I could not tell you how many ornaments are on here, but I love the use of the really big ornaments. What do you all think of that? Then we've got the Grinch blow molds over here, and then we have a Grinch tree. So we've got the Grinch tree in here. I will take you all, Hobby Lobby has probably the largest selection of Grinch specific decorations, and we will do some videos on that, I promise. We're just going aisle by aisle, literally item by item. So over here they've got all these really big ornaments. A lot of these are what you saw on the trees over there, the big ones, the small ones. Everything that was on those trees is over here in this area. Love those. And we will come back and look a little bit more in depth of these. I just wanted to give a little bit of a high overview. I love these. $13.44. They're blowing bubbles. That red mercury glass tree is really pretty. This is that's just an LED, that's a candle. $17.17 for that berry and evergreen little tree. These are really pretty. I'm just kind of glossing over some of the items in here. We'll take a look at some of them. I promise we will come back. The video was just starting to get a little bit on the long side, but we will come back and go item by item through here. I love these. $14.37 for that one. I got to show you the Santa up here because he is wearing slippers. Has his pajamas on and his little stuffy. He's all ready for bed. I love that. Got our Santa is coming to town picture there. That's about $11. This one, very pretty with the evergreens and the red bells. $9.74. $9.96 for that glass green tree. Those little candy canes do light up. We'll just browse a little bit through here. See, here are those honeycomb trees I was talking about. Those are $10 for the $9.77 for those. This is I love this wreath. It's $35, $35.87. I love all the red berries on there. So this is pretty. Little hanging picture of a tree. That one is $12.97. Cute, $2.93. Then for $10.50 we've got the little cardinal right there. This tree is really pretty here. And then we have some fabric ones here with the bells on them. About $36 for those deers. Look at these little fox. Oh my gosh, with their glasses on. They're adorable. Little candy canes here. And then there will be a green mushroom also. So we have the red one. The green one will come in. So that's why we do need to come back and take a look more in detail. This deer up here. This is very cool. I love the little bells on the collar. That's $16.93 for that one. $17.50. I want to show you this one. This is a really pretty floral arrangement. I really like that. It has that kind of floppy evergreen mixed in there. So there's two different size of deer up here. There's a small and a large. We've got our lanterns. We have another floral arrangement here. This one, $14.33. Candle holder. This bear over here is cute. These are paper mache houses. How sweet. Oh my goodness. Basically $30 for that one. These are taper holders. And then these are LED candles right here. It's got that birchwood branch. So this is really pretty. I couldn't fully pull it out. It was in here really tight, one-handed, didn't want to break it. However, it says Happy Holidays, and it's glass, and it has that piece of artwork with the poinsettia in there. Ooh, goodness. Sorry, y'all. I got so excited for these honeycomb things over here. Look at these angels. And then we've got the trees. So these are $9.77 each. I love these little antler candle holders here. And this is very pretty. This chocolate brown, so $25. This velvety bow, the bells with the greenery, super, super beautiful. And this is how they have it mounted on the back. We've got some reindeer art there, some little amber colored glass houses. Our little chalet right there, a little A-frame. We've got a couple things down here. I love this. We've got our reindeer taper holder. That came in right about $8. And then check this out. These are wooden angels. $13 for those. And $10, those black metal trees. And as we wrap it up, before I show you towards the end, one, thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. These are marble snowmen. Like, that's something you would find at Pottery Barn. That's $9.73. So yes, we're going to come back. We're going to dig into everything in here, but I wanted to show you this. And I just didn't want the video to cut off without saying thank you. Thank you for watching. I think this is incredible. Look at this. So it's Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear, and they're all in a big hug right there, and then you can separate them and pull them apart. I think that's beautiful. We'll come back and check all of this out. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate all of you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.